We're live.
We're back.
We are back.
We are back.
Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it.
Yes.
Hopefully our people will come back too.
I know. Come back.
So let's talk about the kids.
The kids.
The kids. I think we left off. We got Alex. We ended up getting Jay. We know Jay's mother. She wasn't ready to be a mother. She wanted us to be his parents because she knew our situation. And so we agreed to it because we thought Alex was leaving. And then I find out I'm pregnant before Jaden is born. But I wasn't making any decisions because that could also end in a miscarriage again. So you know what, let's move forward with adopting Jaden. We were at his birth. Shiloh was going strong in the womb.
Oh my
Perfect. You know, go ahead.
Okay. Slow down because you talk that very fast.
Okay.
And I was trying to make sure we was live. Okay, so you have Alex.
Got Alex in June 1st.
Okay.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
They say he's leaving us.
Okay.
So they gonna call us and let us know when they gonna come and pick him up.
Okay.
Probably May and some of June, Jaden's birth mother was asking if we wanted to take her child. May, I had said no. Like, no, I don't want to get involved in that. June, I'm like, well, this child is leaving. Let's consider it.
Okay.
So we met with her. She wasn't ready. Okay, we're going to move forward with this.
Wow.
And then I find out I was pregnant.
And then you find out you was pregnant after you agreed to move forward to get another child.
Yes, and I think I could see that week Alex showed up at the house.
And then wait, Alex come back.
Alex never left.
No, he didn't get picked up.
He never left. And that he's leaving went on for about 2.5 years.
Him possibly leaving.
Yes. Yes.
So how does that go?
That
because
was horrible.
it's like you can come. You got 2 years to consider if you want the baby or not.
Yes. So that fostering process, the whole system is a rough one. So from the time we got him, he still sees his birth mother all the way up until the adoption, and it is your choice whether you continue that relationship or not.
Wow.
So he's still doing visits with his mother, his baby sister, and every month and a half it was okay. He's going to be leaving.
Wow.
So that
oh my goodness.
Yeah, we knew beforehand that that was a possibility. We only will have a child temporary, maybe, but then when you get the child, that's hard.
That's hard when
they get attached. 2 years and
that's
then
a long time.
Being snatched away. You know what I mean? And so that was rough. Mom ended up surrendering him to us and his sister to the family that she was with.
Wow.
And so that's pretty much how that went with him. And
Alex never left. You already made an agreement for Jaden.
We already made an agreement. And Jaden was born the end of July. So Alex came June 1st. Jay was born July 28th. And then Shiloh was born February.
And you was pregnant.
I was pregnant. And so like we got these 2 kids. I'm still working. So Joe was taking Alex to daycare. I'm dropping Jay off in Philly with my mom before I go to my job.
My goodness.
And the pregnancy was hard on my body.
Wow.
So, because she was a big baby. But I think just maybe my body was just beat up from, everything we've been through. At this point, I'm 38 years old. I'm an old mom.
Whoa.
I'm up in age,
You got 3 kids.
Yes.
Right.
So I
with 3 kids.
I went out on maternity leave when I got Jay, so that I was able to be home and bond with him, and he needed that because we don't know if he had prenatal care. He was dealing with a lot of rejection in the womb and all of these things. So when we got him, Alex cried all the time. She didn't cry at all.
Really?
Didn't cry at all. Big change from the who he is today.
Right.
But he didn't cry. It took him a long time to do everything was slower for him. And so God was so in that whole process because he needed to be with me to bond, and we'd be sleep on the couch. We would just lay and sleep on the couch because I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you had 3 kids.
And then Shiloh's born.
So why did you name Shiloh Shiloh?
I think when I heard the name years prior, I liked it, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hold that name. You know, I'm just gonna hold that name for a side. And then when it came time to think of the name, it came up, and it has a different meanings. It's in the Bible. It's a place,
Yes.
but I saw that it meant a gift. A gift from the Lord. It means a whole bunch of different things, but that is the thing that kind of said, yes, this is a gift.
Wow.
And Jada's name also means gift.
Wow.
So I was like, this was a gift, and
Oh
I
my
just
goodness.
love the name. So yeah, that's how she ended up with that name.
So Joe, you went from not having no kids to having 3 kids.
Yeah.
And that caused a valley. It
I
caused
know.
a valley because
Sure.
I was out on disability while I was pregnant with her, and they were trying to eliminate my position.
Wow.
Now I was
That worked.
kind of the one making the most money
Yeah.
here.
You was
So
making the most
yeah.
money.
I was trying to be kind. I was trying to be kind.
Work for Children's Hospital, yeah, you make a lot more money.
And
You a
so we
director
weren't really concerned about finances.
Yeah.
And now here they're eliminating my position.
Wow.
And now what? We got 3 children.
Oh my goodness, 3 children.
3 children, and now the load is on you.
Yeah. Now
The
I'm
load's
really,
on you.
I'm really the foundation.
My
The load
goodness,
is on
Joe.
you. In that process, we were able to move. We were
Yeah.
able to. I got a car to fit everybody because at the time we weren't prepared for the 3 kids. We really were not prepared.
No.
It was just like throw it all on your
Wow.
lap, you know. But God was so in. I don't even really know how we made it.
It was
I'm
God.
telling you.
I really
It's all
don't know.
him.
It was
Yeah.
all him.
So like it was like finances didn't even like matter like in our situations. It was just like God was providing and supplying.
It was.
So it was like it didn't matter who. It really didn't matter who made more or not. Even though she brought in more money than I did,
Yeah.
it was like our monies didn't even matter. It was like God was just like, listen, I got this. I don't care what y'all salary is. My
Yeah.
hand is still on your life, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys are taken care of. And I mean, to this day, God has just been really taking care of us.
Yes.
Yes.
But still, even in God doing it, you have that side of you where you still trying to take the lead, or
Yeah, trying to take the lead.
God is directing it, but I started having resentments against him. What are you going to do with the kids? What are you going to do with the finances? What are we, And then
Yes.
he felt the pressure of that. He never said anything, but he did. So then he started making bad financial choices.
Yeah, because the pressure.
Yes.
There's pressure.
The heat was on.
Yes.
Yeah, and as a man, as an alpha male, you
That's
wanna
right.
you
wanna-
want to do what you got to do,
Right.
to make sure your family is good.
Yeah.
But you can also make mistakes in wanting to do that as well. So you
Right.
you have to use wisdom.
Wisdom.
you know.
And when his exposure, financial exposure, the things he was starting to get involved in came to light, and I'm thinking, you're keeping these things from me, but then he said something. He said something like he didn't feel like he could tell me,
Yeah.
and that
Wow.
made me stop. Like, whoa, I haven't created a space enough for you to say, hey, I made a mistake with the money,
Yeah.
and now we have some debt. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And so he was trying to fix it for like months, and I didn't even know. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? But then I had to look at myself. I'm like, wow, I didn't create a space for you
Wow.
to talk to me. I'm telling you about everything,
Yeah, to
and
be honest.
you didn't feel like you could tell me.
Yeah, that's one thing that a lot of men, will make it easier, because how people say like, men are not emotional, they don't know how to share their feelings and this and that. But women have the power to create that environment so that men could share. So that's something to think about. If people who are married on here, and you have a husband who's like, oh, he doesn't share his feelings, he's not emotional, this and that. But you have the power as a wife to create that environment where, your husband will tell you everything and just, talk and speak, and be honest, totally honest with
Yes.
you. You know,
How
so-
was it for you? Was it very difficult, like as far as like keeping that from her? Were you like going
Yeah, oh,
through the
yeah,
groanings and
Oh,
because I
yeah.
could just imagine like I gotta go in the house now.
Oh yeah.
You know, like what kind of feelings was you having? Like,
Because
okay, what I'm gonna say?
it's like
Did you have dates set up like today is the day?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her today, and it just never went down. She's like, "Hi, Joe." You like,
Yeah.
Not today.
not today, not today. She in a happy mood. You know what I'm saying? I can't kill that
I
mom
don't wanna kill
today.
her. Or I don't want her to leave or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What if she? Did you have those type of thoughts like, oh my God, what if she
Yeah.
pack up and leave?
Yeah, because
What
you
am I
know,
gonna
you know,
do?
your wife relies on you to be the, you know, the money maker, the foundation of everything, and
Yeah.
and you doing what with the money? You blowing our money and doing this and
Oh my
hoping,
God.
hoping that you can make more. You know, because as a man, it's like, okay, I want to be able to just fix things. You know what I mean? And just let it just flow. Let me
My
fix
God.
everything. Everything is fixed. All right, I ain't even got to tell her. We just go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like no, you can't do that. I mean,
Can't
you have
do
to be
that.
honest.
He was digging a deeper
and everything.
hole. The
Yeah.
more he tried
The
to
more
fix
you
it,
try to
The more you
fix
try.
the deeper the hole
The
got.
deeper it got.
Right.
The deeper it got.
And not realizing, you know, as men, you know, our wives are helpmates. So it's like
Oh my
they're the only ones
goodness.
that can help you
They can.
and
They the
fixing
missing
things.
piece.
They the
And-
missing piece.
And
you
that's
know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
The things, my strengths are his weaknesses, and his weaknesses are my weaknesses.
That is a
are
sermon.
his strengths.
Yes.
Seriously.
That's a sermon.
So
for real.
like he strengthens me in the areas that I need to be strengthened, and I do the same for him.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I love that. That's
Well,
a good thing.
We
Yeah.
compliment.
That's good.
But I mean, you have to be willing to partner and work with your wife.
yeah.
in
Yes.
that. You know, most of us men, we have that pride where it's just like, man, I got this. I can fix this. I
My
can do this.
goodness.
You know, don't let her worry about it. She can just handle the kids and focus on them. Let me just get this. You know, and it's like nah, bro, you digging deeper, and the deeper you go, the harder it's gonna be to come back up.
Oh my goodness.
If you ain't partnering with your wife, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, the things had to get exposed, whether I said it or not.
And that's what happened.
They got
They
it just got
it-
exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
Come on,
opened.
Single
I
Exposed
opened.
Network.
I opened his
Right.
mail. I just
Right.
opened his mail,
You
and
just
then I'm
opened
like,
the
well,
mail.
what's this? I call him, what's this? And so I said, is this real? Is this right? You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you get stuff and it's like,
Right.
okay, just tear it out.
Right.
I'm like, is this real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, huh? I was so confused. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean it's real? What? Then everything started coming out.
Wow.
But see, at that point with the children, we didn't know we would have challenges. For me, I thought I would have kids, whether they be my own or naturally, and tell them what to do, and they just did what you told them to do.
My mind.
And then we got the hell storm. I was like, oh, each child is different. The personalities. I mean, I was not prepared for the kids and what we got for sure. I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. And it
Sure.
caused
Yeah,
stress
sure.
on the family
Not
too.
so
Because we didn't talk about how we would discipline. We didn't talk about
Wow.
how we would, or we did, but we didn't think we would have 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, and not
And
our
everybody's
own.
different.
And
So you
everybody's
gotta-
different.
You gotta
yeah.
learn them, how to handle them, and this and that. So you kind of learning on the fly, like, okay.
Yes, that's what
I mean,
it
you can
is.
prepare to how you're gonna discipline your kids, but you never know until they get here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Cause like Jaden is different from Alex. Alex is different from Jay, and Shiloh, of course, you know, she the female, so she totally different from the boy. So it's like, you know,
Wow.
and then somebody like, you know, Tiana has never, I guess, experienced dealing with, you know, young boys.
No.
Yeah.
And I have a twin brother and I have an older sister, so I grew up in a family. And then our 2 cousins who are females live with us, so we grew up in a household. It was like 5 of us, you know what I mean? Plus
Yeah.
the kids in the neighborhood come and spend the night, you know. So it was always, I seen all the different, you know, sides and stuff. So it was like with our kids, it was like they different. It's like you gotta learn your child individually, and so
Wow.
as you learning them, as you experience them, that's how only way you can prepare to learn how to discipline them.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till they get here. I mean,
you gotta
you
wait
can't.
till they get here.
No
See,
way
I'm
around
not
it.
used to that. This is the plan.
You had
This
a plan from the get go.
I did.
Mhm.
And that's how a lot of women are.
Yes.
And it's like a stripping
Wow.
and it being exposed, and that's hard.
Yes.
You know, I'm like, I'm not right. My way wasn't right.
Your way
I
wasn't
didn't
right,
have all the
sis.
answers.
No. No.
Your way wasn't right, sis. Nah.
I like sit down take several seats.
Oh my
Take
goodness.
several seats.
But I
Yeah.
love the way you share it though. You know, because I know it hurted.
Yeah.
That's not an easy thing.
No.
When you go
Listen.
through that type of process, it's not easy. It's hurting you.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, is he stripping you down? You
Yes.
like, what? And who? You know, but it's, you know, I think it's such a blessing though that you do have 3 because you lost 3.
Yes. Yep. That's what I said.
Now,
That's
now
what
do
I
you
said.
guys plan to have any more?
No.
Okay, I just asked. you.
No.
I just want to put that out there.
No.
It's over.
It's done.
It's finished.
It's finished.
Well, you know, okay.
Don't you dare.
I ain't gonna
Don't
do
you
it.
dare.
No, because Regina didn't want no more either.
Right.
But I ain't gonna put her name in
Look,
because
the
she ain't
Lord
here.
knows.
Oh yeah, she is here. Hey G. Hey G. She
The
is
Lord
here.
knows what you can take. I don't know if I can take any more. I don't.
You sure? Okay. I just want to say you sure. Okay.
You might
So
want to talk Regina.
I know because G said I was sure that I was sure and I knew that I knew. And now sometimes I just sit over there and just look at her. Cause I still
I
can't
know.
believe it. After the years of I'm done, and then there's a baby here,
I
you
know.
like, it's like, where she came from? She had to come from heaven.
Right.
Cause you know
She wasn't trying to be
she
here.
wasn't trying to be here, but she
Right.
is
But
here.
here she
Here
is.
she is. So I just want to put that out there
Yes.
because you guys are very youthful. Do you think, you know, what's kept you guys so looking so young and wonderful like that?
Oh, thank you.
Wow. I don't know.
You
Look,
said
it's the Lord.
9 years.
That's
I
the
mean,
Lord.
9 years.
and so wait, do you guys still date or what? What's going on? Is it still hot? Is it still steamy? Is it still spicy?
In the bedroom, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
It just gets better with time.
Yeah.
Yes!
And within marriage. And within marriage.
You know why?
Yes.
Because we don't have
Listen.
the pressure of trying to conceive.
Yes.
Cause that was
That-
all right. Let's go. I'll just get it over and done. Let me lay in this bed with my legs.
It was a job.
It was a job.
My
it was a
goodness.
job. Now you just have
Like,
a good
did you do the
time.
job? Did you get it done?
I
'Cause
know.
we
Did
need
you
a
get
baby.
it? And then you wait, and you're like, oh, not this month. We gotta try this all
Oh,
over again.
come on, get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, and brothers, the husband, we just like, hey, we don't
Whatever
mind.
you say,
We
right?
enjoy it. Trying.
It's whatever.
Hey, let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Let's get it
Yeah, I
done.
don't have that pressure, you know.
So it's
We're
all
having fun.
good.
We're having fun here. Date
Good.
night we could do better at.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
the time, the
The
kids,
kids.
and you know, they don't like us to leave them,
I know.
but
Oh.
for a minute.
But we
I'm
gonna
sure
factor
they-
that in more
I'm
because
sure they don't.
you know now we're a little more flexible. You know because I got the business now, and you know we have time.
Well,
we
I
can
just went
kinda-
back to work for the first time since that layoff. I was working
Really?
part time from home because God set that whole thing up. He really
He
did.
set it up.
He provided for us and allowed me to be home with the kids because they needed it. I got
Yeah.
one kid getting kicked out of schools and camps, so
Come
I
on,
had
somebody.
to be
That's
there.
awesome.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? And so now because all the kids are doing well, they're settling
Yeah.
in school, I can go back to work,
To work.
and contribute in a different kind of way.
Yes.
So, but we do need more date nights. We do need more time to focus on, even for myself.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
focus
yes.
on me. I'm like, I
Yeah.
done picked up. I think I aged a little bit.
Oh my
I
God.
was very youthful, and then
I
I'm
still
like,
consider you very youthful.
oh, thank you. I
She's
got a
hard on
birthday.
herself.
I got a birthday coming up. I'll
You
be
do?
44.
Oh my
I know.
goodness, you look wonderful.
Oh, thank you. But I gotta
But
bring
you
it
gon-
back. I gotta bring it.
But
bring
you
the
are,
youth back.
yeah, you're gonna bring the youth back even the more.
Start walking.
We ready, we ready.
And I've been on the treadmill.
Yeah,
You
she's
have?
doing it.
So women, don't quit on yourselves.
Don't quit on yourself.
It's
Look,
never too late to start
changing,
loving you.
changing our
That's
eating
right.
again.
Changing
you know?
the eating,
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
because we've been kind of on and off with
I know.
Right.
the eating thing. I mean, but it's okay to splurge every once in a while, but you know you can't be splurging too much. You
But
gotta-
those valleys
you
create
gotta
stress.
stay on.
Oh yes,
So
So you
even,
know,
even
And then
in the
you were
past,
like-
that played a part in
yeah.
our youthfulness, but
yeah,
we gotta
yes.
stick with it.
yeah. I'm a year older than him.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joe, how you feel about that? Cause some
Oh.
men are offended.
Listen, I ain't mad at being a young one. I got me an older woman, so
And that was I didn't want to date nobody younger than me. I wanted a little bit of an older man, you know.
Yeah.
Then I got a Roni. A
Yeah,
Roni.
a tenderoni with
Tenderoni.
I
know.
Like, did you ever think?
No, a musician, no.
And look what
Hey, I
God
like
has
being
done.
tenderoni.
Yeah.
God has given you guys a wonderful story.
Yeah.
And I just love it. And you know what? We can bring the kids on. Come on, kids!
Yeah, they're
Come in one by one.
come in.
Come here.
Look, everybody to see them on Facebook.
Look, I gotta
We gonna
stop.
bring the kids
I gotta hold
in.
on this so they don't
Come
trip.
on, this way. Go sit by your
Alex,
mom.
Jaden.
Come on, Jaden. They're playing around. We're gonna bring them on.
They didn't dress themselves today. Say hi.
You ain't gotta
Okay. This is Shiloh. Say hi. No digging boogies.
Come on, Alex.
Don't pick boogies on the camera.
Go ahead, go on
Don't
camera.
don't do
Come
that.
have a seat.
There's Alex and Jaden. I don't know if we all.
All right, can you see?
Oh.
Move over some so we can see the kids. Look at them. Such a beautiful, beautiful family. And I just love you guys. Look at this one.
I
He
know.
is a mess. He's Shiloh, calm down. Say hi. Pretty and pink. Look, Jaden is ready to rock.
But you know,
He's ready to rock.
I know we have a couple minutes, but it's like I see the favor of God on them.
Yes.
You know, despite the challenges, it's hard. You understand it, you know, but I thank God for it, and you know, I know He's with us and with them.
Yes.
Come on. Sit back.
Jaden loves the mic.
He does.
He loves the mic. He be like, hallelujah. Jaden, I saw you blowing your horn today in church. Jaden, you don't need to do that. I saw you blowing your, what
Pray
you
for
had,
us.
the sound,
Shofar.
the shofar, is that how you say it?
Shofar.
The shofar. I
Yeah.
want me one of those, Jaden.
Turn it
I
down.
always wanted one.
Did you?
Yeah,
It's hard to blow too.
it
It
is.
is hard
You
to
gotta
blow.
have like some type of,
Yes.
what's
chops.
Lung
Strong
capacity.
lungs.
And your lips gotta be
Your
like
lip-
a
your
certain
lips
way or
got-
something.
Turn it down,
I'm gonna be
please.
getting myself ready for that. So listen, so all right, guys. So we just wanted to bring you guys on to say hi because your mom and your dad they told their story and you guys are involved in their story. Can you believe that? That you're a part of the story, and then later you'll have your own story,
Yeah.
right? And you'll talk about the things that your mom and your dad taught you along the way and your own experiences. So guys, we're gonna say bye to everyone.
JJ, sit up.
Jay, just sit
We gonna
down,
say-
Jay.
we
We're
gonna
gonna
say
say
bye.
bye.
We done.
Don't act like you camera shy, because I
I know,
saw you
right?
today
I
in
know.
church trying to jump in. You was like, Mom, pass me the mic. I'm ready to do my thing. All right, guys, so
Remember us
just
in prayer.
say
Yes, in prayer.
yes. So we're gonna have you come back on, right?
Okay.
So Joe and Tiana is gonna come back on. Wait, I wanna close out and you guys give them information also. But Joe and Tiana is gonna come back on because you guys have so many things to talk about as far as the singles, right? So we're gonna come on and they're gonna do their own show on here, Single Exposed Network, but they're gonna have some gems and things to help us single people out because we need it. Okay,
Yeah.
the do's and the don'ts and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
We need that meat and potatoes. We need that steak, you know, because you know, right now a lot of us are just wandering around and we
Yeah.
don't really know, and we have so many questions. So you'll be able to answer these questions, ask your questions, and they'll be able to answer them. So guys, please. Joe, can you give them some information where they can find you at and things of that nature?
Well, of course, Facebook.
Yes.
Tiana has a page.
Yes,
Tiana. Dingle. You can find me. You can search Joe Dingle on there. I have a page for the ministry called Joe Dingle and the Remnant Ministries. So you can search that. That's actually a group. And I think that's about it. I have a YouTube channel called, you can search Joe Dingle. That's the name of my channel. And so I do different shows on Thursday nights. You know, we talk about different things. Of course, the Word of God. We talk about what's going on in the world.
Yes.
You know, with our government and different things that are happening. You know, we got a war going on and all kinds of other things. And you know, people have questions about this stuff. People have questions about you know, the pandemic and
Yeah.
different things that are going on. So we talk about those things on Thursday night.
I love it.
Check it out.
All right, check it out, guys. And also, if you know someone that may be going through, right? Can they reach out to you, Tiana?
Yes, I was going to say that.
Because you know, God gives us these testimonies to help.
Yes.
So if you know somebody that's going through, or you're going through, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you connected to this story in any way, don't hesitate to reach out. All right, guys. God bless you. We'll see you next time.
Bye. 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 Camera, say bye.